Is that good?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Nifemi, you're muted. So, guys, listen and listen attentively. If you have any question, ask immediately.
So this project is like to create a Bitcoin wallet. It's already commented here. Create a wallet, add Bitcoin to wallet, and spend from our wallets. So the
Anu,
first time,
wait, Nifemi. Anu, leave your code for now. Just listen through, please. Thank you.
so the first line of code, we created a variable called Bitcoin underscore wallet, and we were supposed to input our name. Like we put in a string there saying enter your full name. So whatever you type in there, the input like allows you to type in there. So your name that you typed in is going to be stored into this Bitcoin underscore wallet, this variable called Bitcoin underscore wallet. Next, we have print this plus Bitcoin plus wallet. Like we're trying to print this is a string, and we're using what we call concatenation here to join them together, to join a string and a variable together. So we are going to print
Please, can you explain concatenation to us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm
so
listening.
concatenation
No,
is the
sir, I
use
said
of
if you explain.
Okay.
concatenation is the use of the plus sign to like join two or more strings and variables together. Like here, since we stored our name into the variable Bitcoin underscore wallet, to join it with the other strings, we have to concatenate and use a plus sign. So this would, if we were to print this out, this is your name, then wallet. Then the next line, we created my underscore Bitcoin underscore wallet underscore balance equals to 10. So 10 here represents like an integer, and then we stored that into a variable called my Bitcoin wallet balance. So print Bitcoin wallet Bitcoin wallet balance is my Bitcoin wallet balance. So we're trying to print how much we have inside our balance using this variable and this variable. Here we're concatenating again, but this time we're using um the comma instead of using the plus sign because that will give us less errors. So if we were to print this out, you would have your name here first. You'd have your name, then balance is then my Bitcoin wallet balance, which is the amount that's inside our wallet, which is 10. Then next line, print Bitcoin wallet balance is 10 Bitcoin. So we're just trying to say that we have 10 Bitcoin inside our wallet. So print Bitcoin wallet. This is from here. Our name is going to be here. So it will be your name balance is 10 Bitcoin. So if I was to say like my name Nifemi, so it will be Nifemi's balance is 10 Bitcoin. Now get credit amounts from the user. Now the credit amount is the amount that we want to be inside our like Bitcoin wallets. So here we're using integer. We're putting integer here because the variable we're storing here is like we're going to use like the inputs to type in a number, and since it's not going to be a letter, like it's not going to be a letter, we are going to have to store that inside an integer variable because it's a number and you use integers to store numbers. So it would be input enter your credit amount, so you type in the number you wanted. So here he explains you are adding our credit amounts to our Bitcoin wallet balance. So next, we're starting to use the if statements now. So if credit amount is greater than zero, then my Bitcoin wallet balance equals to credit amount plus my Bitcoin wallet balance, which is so the credit amount that we typed in here, the one we put in here, if we add it to what we originally had, which was 10, that's what is going to give us my Bitcoin wallet balance again, because we are still like um, sending money into our like into the same account. That's why we used the same variable here. And in programming, what is executed, what is typed on the right is what is going to be executed first, like Mr. Dimeji said yesterday night. So then print your new balances, my Bitcoin wallet balance, then Bitcoin. So the number that we get from adding credit amount and my Bitcoin wallet balance is what is going to be here now. So we're just trying to tell the user that your new balance is so amount of Bitcoin. Now transaction amount. So this is the amount that we're trying to like withdraw from our account. So we are using the integer value again because we're trying to store a number again, and then input, we're trying to type in the amount that we want. So we have an if statement here again saying if transaction amount is greater than zero, then my Bitcoin wallet balance equals to my underscore Bitcoin wallet balance minus transaction amount, meaning the amounts that we have in our wallet balance already, then minus the amount we would like to withdraw. Then once that's executed, we print Bitcoin wallet balance is my Bitcoin wallet balance, meaning that we're just trying to, this Bitcoin wallet balance is referring to what is here again, which is your name, and then balance is my Bitcoin wallet balance, which is what we got from here. And take note of this if credit amount is less than zero and if transaction amount is less than zero, meaning that if the values are like less than zero, what is under the if statement? Yeah, I mean, if the values are greater than zero, what is under the if statement is going to run. But if it's less than zero, they are not going to run. So I'm done.
Thank you very much, Nifemi. Do we all have questions for Nifemi? Please ask your questions. Anybody, I want everyone to
So I
ask
have
a
a
question.
question.
Good. Um, Hamza.
So is the credit amount the 10?
No, the credit amount is not the 10. The credit amount is credit
Hmm?
amount is the amount that we are trying to like get. Like in this line 10, credit amount is like we're inputting the amounts that we want inside our account. So
Okay.
we're adding we're adding a certain amount into our
Yes,
wallet.
I agree. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Nifemi. Um, Anu, you're free. You can ask your question, please.
Okay, Nifemi, my question is that number 12. That means number 12 is the if condition colon, and number 13 is the statement, right?
Yes, it is.
Thank. And please, what does the S stand for in number 5?
Number five. No, that's just like normal English grammar because if we run the code, if we didn't put that S there, it would say this is. So if I said my name now here, so I would, if we did not put this S here, it will be this is Nifemi wallet. So like if we add that S, it would say this is Nifemi's wallet. Like that S is just something from English grammar.
Thank you, I get it.
So are there any other questions?
I'm waiting for them.
Oh, okay.
So if we have no other questions, so good. Let's try and figure out things this morning.
So,
Okay,
excuse me,
yeah.
sir.
Yes, Hamza.
Can we say the things we have learnt?
Can you what?
Say the things we have learnt in the coding class.
Um, I don't understand the question properly.
Like, can I say the thing I've learnt in the previous classes? You know, like the coding lessons you have been giving us, sir.
All right. Okay. You share it with me immediately after this session? Is that good?
Okay, sir.
All right. So is Anu underscore?
Yes, I'm present.
All right. That is good. So Anu, do you at least understand to an extent what we've done so far?
Yes, sir.
Now I want to use a typical example, and I want both Anu and Nifemi to unmute themselves. Because I'll use both of you as the example. So please kindly unmute yourself now. I mean Anu and Amsa.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's good. Thank you. Now, so Amsa, you will take
Sir?
okay, you will take should I see? Let me see. Let me start with Amza first. I know you can mute yourself. Let me first explain things to Amza. Like use Amza as an example. But I want you to listen through. Anytime you don't understand what I'm saying, please bring my attention to it. Thank you. Now, Amza, imagine walking out today to buy a new wallet, right?
Yes, sir.
You went to the market close to your house. Let me see, market A. You got a new wallet. Now you named that wallet after your name by saying, this wallet name is my name, right? That
Yes, sir.
is, this wallet was, this is Amza's wallet. Do you understand?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
what do we do? On line 4, we are simulating that you want to create a new wallet, you want to buy a new wallet, you want to initiate, initialize, I mean, initialize what? A new wallet. And
Yes,
what do
sir.
we do there? We just say Bitcoin wallet is equals to what? Enter your first name. Impute is used for doing what, Amza?
Like imputing a command.
A value, collecting a value from the user. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, very good. Thank you. Yeah. And likewise, what do we do? So we now want to say, okay, you've created your wallet, right? Let's print and see what your wallet is like. On line 5, that's what we did. We said, what? This is Amza's wallet. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Anu, do you understand?
Not really, sir.
All right. Amza, can you tell Anu what you understand?
Sir, I understand like the Bitcoin. This is like my wallet, like in line 4. Like the
Okay.
Bitcoin wallet is I'm entering my own name, so it's signifying is my wallet.
Okay.
Then in number in line 5, it says this is Bitcoin wallet. Like the Bitcoin wallet is your name, so you say like this is like Hamza's wallet. Like this is my wallet. Like that Bitcoin is now my name because I know it's already put in signify that it is Hamza's wallet. So it,
Wallet.
sir?
No, I said I'm following what you're saying. Like
Yes,
you know
yes,
that
sir.
is Amza's wallet. And
Yes,
do
sir.
you um Anu, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Don't say yes, sir, because you don't want to talk. But are you
Sir,
sure you
I
understand?
understand. Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Now, let's look at line 6. What are we doing in line 6 and line 7? Let me explain quickly. In line 6, remember that when you create a wallet would have a balance. Now, as I was saying, Amza,
Yes,
went
sir.
out this morning to say you bought that wallet, your favorite wallet. Now, how much would be inside of that wallet? Like
Te-
you've not added
okay.
anything. No, I'm not saying about this wallet itself. I'm talking about
Yes, I understand. Yes, I understand.
okay, how much will be in that wallet.
Zero.
Zero. Thank you very much. Because the wallet is new, it will be
Yes,
what? It will be zero until you start adding money from it to it. I mean, once you start adding
yes, sir.
money to it, that's when the wallet begins to what? The
Increase.
value or the amount in the wallet begins to increase. So that's what we are trying to do on line six. On line six, we are just saying Bitcoin wallet balance, right?
Yes, sir.
My Bitcoin wallet balance is equals to 10. That is, whenever you buy your wallet, it comes with 10 Bitcoin. Like the maker of that, what's the name? They are so generous to say, okay, we have
Okay.
10
Yes, sir.
Bitcoin, take it, rather than you having zero.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
understand? Because
Yes, I understand, sir.
by default it's meant to be zero, right?
Yes, sir.
But we want to be so generous by saying, let's just give this person 10 what? 10 Bitcoin. Now, on line 7, we're trying to say, let's print what? Hamza's wallet balance is what? The value we have actually what? Given. Does that make any sense at all?
So it makes sense, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. It makes sense. Yes.
Anu, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Are you very, very sure?
Yes, sir.
Balumi, how about you? Balumi, how about you? Does that make sense to you?
Yes, yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
All right. What about Ibelemi? Amarachu? Amarachi?
Sir.
Hello? What did you say? I can't hear you.
I say yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
If I ask you a question, can you answer it?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you explain line 4 to 7 to me?
You were saying the Bitcoin wallet, when you buy a wallet, you will name the wallet under your name. Then number 5. Uh, so line 6, you are now like, since you bought the wallet, the company might be, just because of they want to be generous to you so that you don't have anything in the wallet, they'll give you just 10 Bitcoin in your wallet. That is all.
All right. Thank you, Bellamy. What about what is line 5 and line 7 doing? Can you think of it?
So is it me?
No, 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 Bellamy. Amarachuku.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I said, what is line 5 and line 7 doing? Can you think of it? If you don't know,
I'm
don't
still
worry. I will
thinking.
explain to you. Just let me know if you don't know.
I don't know.
All right, thank you for your sincerity. Anu, how about you? Line 5 and line 7. What are we trying to do there?
So we are dealing with the name of the person and the amount that is in the person's wallet.
So what do we do? What is it doing basically there? What would that line 5 and line 7? What would they do?
Telling us that this is so person's name and wallet. It's telling us the owner of the wallet. And in line 7 is telling us that print so person's name, the balance, my Bitcoin wallet. Like the they are naming the amount that is inside the Bitcoin wallet and giving it a variable.
Thank you very much. That's correct. So, Amarachuku, what's
Yes,
line
sir.
5 and line 7? What they are doing?
In line 5, she said that it's the amount, is also person's name and what, like, what they use in it.
So let me say
Then
line
in line,
4. Line 4, the Bitcoin wallet is now Amarachuku.
yes, sir.
what do you think line 5 would do?
The name and the Bitcoin. I understood number 7 more than number 5.
Okay. Okay, explain number 7 to us.
Number 7 is the person's name and the amount that is there, the balance of the wallet.
All right, makes sense. All right, makes sense. So what number 5 is doing is what we are only saying once number line 4, we say line 4, the name when they say enter your name, you now put Amarachuku. Line 5 would return or print to your console. Do you understand? Saying that this
Yes.
is what this is Amarachuku's wallet. That's the
Okay.
difference between line 5 and what 7. And in line 7, we're saying what do you think line 7 will print? If your Bitcoin wallet is Amarachuku, what would that print to the console?
Print puzzle like how?
Like what would it print? What would line 7, what would be the result of line 7?
The Bitcoin wallet, Amarachku's Bitcoin wallet and the balance.
Okay, what would how would it present? How would it be um how would it be on the screen?
Hmm.
I know you got this.
Uh, I don't know, sir.
So
Okay, Hamza, can you help us out?
yes, sir. Is
All
the
right.
amount it will print the balance of the Bitcoin wallet. That will be 10.
So can you tell us how it's going to print it? How would it be displayed?
It will be displayed the Bitcoin wallet equals to 10 or
No,
10, yeah, 10.
no. Line 7. Look at line 7. Look at it critically. And let's see what would it print. Look at it very well. Line 10. Look at it very, very sorry, did I say line 10? I mean line 7. Look at it very well. What do you think is going to print?
My Bitcoin wallet balance is 10.
Good. Thank you. It will say what? Hamza's balance is 10. Look at it again. What's the Bitcoin wallet? The Bitcoin wallet is Hamza, or the Bitcoin wallet is Amarachuku. Is that not so? It's going to say Amarachuku's balance is what? 10.
Yeah.
Do you understand that at all?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. You can remove line 8, please.
So are you talking to me?
Yes, 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 Nifemi. Remove line 8. Line 8 and line 7, they are doing the same thing.
Okay, sure.
But line 8 is hard coded. So that's why I said should remove line 8. Anna, are you there? Hello, Anna, are you there? Anna, are you there? All right, I'm listening. So let's proceed, please. So line 9. Now we want to now add money to our wallet. When we want to add money to our wallet, we are creating a variable called what? Credit amounts. Now when we create the variable called credit amounts, we say what? Enter your credit amount. Now we said that what? Everything that you collect from the console are basically what? In text. And when I mean in text, it means what? They are basically what? String. Do you guys understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now, why are they string? They are not numbers. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So what we do is what? Because we know that whatever we want to add to our wallet, we can't add a string to our wallet. We can't say what? Um, what's the name? Let me give me one name of something. Let me say name of food. You now enter the name of food. Let me say yam there. Could you add 10 plus yam together? Can you add 10 plus yam together?
No, sir.
Good. So what we do is what we try to concatenate what values. A concatenation of values. Sorry, that was a mistake. Line 9 again. In line 9, what we are trying to do is what we are trying to cast, not concatenate. I'm sorry for that. We're trying to cast the value that we are collecting from the what? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Not concatenation of value. We're trying to cast what we are getting from the user. For example, if the user passing 10, because 10 is a number, but we said everything that we get from the what from the console is regarded as a string or as a text. Is that not so? So we want
Yes,
to
sir.
convert that 10 string to what? To an integer. That was why we have. Can you highlight just that int? Can you
Mm.
highlight just int? Anna, are you there? Nifemi,
Yeah,
are
is
you there?
it? Listen.
Nifemi, highlight the int.
Yes, sir.
I highlight the int. You see that int after a year. So what this int is doing for us is it is casting whatever the user passing towards to an integer.
Yes,
It's
sir.
pass Yeah, it is passing anything the user enters into what? Into a number. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Anu, do you understand? Um,
Sashi, oh, yes, sir.
yes. Amarachuku, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, explain to me, please.
You said no, the line 9 is it is casting whatever the user puts in, and that is 10, and 10 is a string. So that integer is the one that is used to cast the amount.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, Pelumi, do you want to try also?
I try to do.
Line 9.
Sure, I can try, sir.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay. 99 credit amount. Input the enter of your credit amount. The credit amount is like 10, which is a string, and also the integer. But if I don't know, I don't understand it very well, but
I
I
get.
still have an idea of it.
Yeah, I get. So let me take it again. Or listen. I can see you are not paying full attention though, but just try to listen to this. Amarachuku, can you please go over it again? You gave a perfect explanation. Please go over it again. So, Pelumi, listen, please.
You said in the line 9, it is casting the amount of what the person wrote in the of what the person wrote in line 6. That is 10. That is the balance. So it says that that 10 is the string that
No, no.
that is what it is.
Okay, no, no, no. You've mixed it up a bit. Now, again, listen, everyone. Now, what's happening is that on line 9, again, on line 9, we are receiving, look at, I told you guys, anytime you see inputs, input is used to what? Collect values from the what? From the user. Is that also from shell or from console? Am I correct? Now, online online 9, you see that we have an input there. You see input, enter your credit amount, and the value of input at any time is always what? I said it's always what? Is always a
10.
text. Is
Oh,
always a text. Do you understand? It's always a
yes,
text. That is, it is a string. If you pass in 10 or you pass in 1000, that 1000 is not a number. It is what? It is a string. Do we all get that?
yes, sir.
So because we okay, I know you can ask your question before I continue.
Please, sir, what's an integer?
An integer is any number or all numbers. Let me say all numbers. You know what all numbers are, right? One, two,
Yes, sir.
three, four, minus three, minus five. That is an integer. They are all numbers. Does that make sense? I know, does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So now, because that number is not an integer, it is a text. What do? We need to cast that number from being from being a text to a an integer value. Let me explain that. If you have a string and a number, you cannot add both of them together. You can't say 10 plus boy should give you what? 20. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hello, are you there? Do you guys
Yes, sir.
understand what I'm saying? So
Yes,
what
sir.
we need to do is, well, we need to cast it and make it a number. Casting is like changing from one data type to what? To another data type. For example, we are trying to change from what? From the string to what? To integer. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Does that make
Yes,
sense,
sir.
every other person? So that is
Yes,
what
sir.
Yes,
we are.
sir.
Thank you. That's what we are trying to do on line 9. Now, line 11. Does anybody understand what is happening on line 11?
Yes, sir.
Amarachiko, do you understand what's happening on line 11?
Not really, sir.
All right, thank you. What about Pelumi?
Not really, sir, too.
All right, thank you. Um, Anu, how about you?
I think so, sir.
Okay, good. Amza, first explain it to us. Then I would add more context to that.
So as you said before, you said like if is a true statement, like if the credit amount, like the amount we have or that we are going to put in our balance in our account, if it's greater than zero,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I mean. If it's true, if it's greater than zero, the amount, if the credit amount is greater than zero.
Okay, thank you very much. So, what line 11 is doing, Amza just explained it. But let me just add a bit to it again. We are saying that what, like, let me give you guys an instance. The instance is, you have
Sir,
currently we have, hello, yes,
sir,
yes,
sir, please, sir, can you go over what you just said? My data just cracked, sir. I could
okay,
not hear what you said.
okay. I said line 11. Can you hear me now?
Uh, yes, sir.
So I'm trying to explain what is happening on line 11. Now, on line 11, I want to give an example. If I give you minus 10 Bitcoin, is it possible to even have a negative valued money? Can I give you minus 100 naira? Can I give you minus 100 naira?
No, sir.
So I need to give you values that are what? Greater than what? Greater than zero. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that's what's happening. That's what's happening on line 11. We are trying to check that whatever the user wants to credit their account with would always be what? Greater than zero. Do you understand? Should be greater than zero. If it's greater than 0, let us do what is on line 12. But if it is not greater than 0, don't do anything. So if I enter minus 100, would it do anything?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No. But if I enter 100, would it do something?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. So that's what we are trying to do on line 11. We are saying if the credit amount is greater than what? 0, do
Yes, sir.
what we have there. Yeah, Nifemi.
So my question is, this integer this variable, this credit amount here that we're inputting, is it like compulsory for us to store it inside an integer? Because what if the user enters something like with a decimal point? Like, can
Exactly.
we store it into a float?
We can
But
store
my
it.
question is,
Okay.
like,
I'm
my
listening.
question is, if we put in a whole number with the data type of a float, will the whole number print out, or can we only store like decimals inside floats?
Now, when we are working with decimals or floats, floating point numbers, that if you pass in um a whole number inside, it would work. Do you
Oh,
understand?
okay, sir.
Because
Yes, sir.
1.0 is equals to what?
One.
Exactly.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome. So let's proceed. Now, line 12. Can anybody explain what is happening on line 12 to me?
Sir, I understand, sir.
Anu,
Sir.
let Anu explain first. Then Amsa,
Okay,
you
sir.
can go next.
Okay, sir. Number 12, what I understand is that that's the statement given that my Bitcoin wallet balance equals, if like my Bitcoin wallet balance equals to credit amount plus my Bitcoin wallet balance. That is the statement, because the solution to it is if condition colon statement. That means if credit amount is greater than 0, that is when my Bitcoin wallet balance equals to credit amount plus my Bitcoin wallet balance. That's what they're trying to tell us.
Thank you very much. Well said. Amza, how about you?
Sir, as I derived that the credit amount, the amount that we have, are going to get, that are going to put in our Bitcoin wallet, plus the Bitcoin wallet balance that we had already. That's our 10.
Then.
So that we're going to add them. That's our my Bitcoin wallet balance, the total.
All right. Great answer. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, you both gave fantastic answers. Now, on line 12, what we are trying to do, remember the order of execution. I want you guys to listen well. Now, it's executed from what? Left to what? To right. Sorry, from it executes the right part first, then assign the value of the right part to the what? To the left part. So,
Yes.
Nifemi, can you highlight the right part of that expression?
So I don't understand what you just said.
Don't worry, let me explain now. Now you see what Nifemi just um highlighted. That's the right part of the equation, the expression, the mathematical expression. Is that also? How do I know it's the right part? Everything after the equal to sign is the what?
Mm.
Is the right part. Now, what do? We first do this stuff and assign it to a variable. Now, we have a credit amount. Is that also? The credit
Yes, sir.
amount is what the user just entered. And we have my Bitcoin wallet balance. And what's my Bitcoin wallet balance? My Bitcoin wallet balance is what was in my wallet before. And no, take it this way. Let me assume you bought a new wallet. Is that also? And you had 2,000 naira in the wallet. If somebody gives you a another note, let me say 1,000 naira note, would you go and create a new balance for yourself, or would you go and create a new wallet? No. What do you do
No, we just
basically?
add it together.
You
I add it
just
together.
exactly. If you look at what we are now doing, you see credit amount plus what you have in your wallet before. Is that not what is happening there?
Yes, sir.
And
So
once we
I
do
have
that,
a little question.
okay, ask your question.
Sir, in number 12, they wrote my Bitcoin wallet balance equals to credit amount plus my Bitcoin wallet balance. Why are there two positions of my Bitcoin wallet balance?
Thank you. Brilliant question. Now, I want to ask you a question now. Now, after you had what was in your wallet before and what you have in your wallet, what will be in your wallet? Would it not still be your wallet balance?
Yes.
Yes.
So what we are trying to do is we are trying to change. Remember when we spoke about variables, we said we can change the values of variables, right? We are trying to change what our wallet balance was before to a new value. Do you understand? We are giving it a new value entirely. That is what you have before plus what you've credited, which is the 2,000 naira you had initially plus the new 1,000 naira someone just gave you that you want to add up. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Are you guys sure?
Yes,
Belumi,
sir.
and are you sure, Amarachuko?
Yes, sir.
All right, brilliant. Thank you very much. Now, on line 13, what are we trying to do on line 13? Look at line 13. Line 13, we are
Yes, sir.
um somebody explain what line 13 would do for me.
Sir,
No,
sir,
not
please.
Amza. Not Amza. Okay, you want to ask a question, Amza?
No, sir, I want you to answer it. Don't worry, sir.
Okay, okay, not Amza though. Someone else. Ibelimi.
Is trying to say that that number 12 that you're adding the credit amount plus the Bitcoin wallet balance. So it's trying to say that it's trying to print out a new balance for you because you already added the old balance plus the new balance.
I don't know. Can you take it again? Please, one more time.
Sorry.
Like if you like 12 that you say credit amount plus my Bitcoin wallet balance. So it's trying to when you're done with adding the new amount, that is the 2000 plus maybe another maybe you had 2000 and someone now gave you 1000, so you already added it together. So
Mhm.
that is you will now print out your new Bitcoin balance amount.
Is
That is the new Bitcoin wallet amount.
all right. Thank you. But what would it display? What would it display? Can you tell me what it should display? From what you can see on line 13, what do you think it is going to display? Would it say
It's
this is a
going
boy or what would it display? Tell me.
it's going to display the new balance.
Look at it. Read it from the line 13. It should display what? Your can you
Oh,
see it?
yes, sir.
So what would it display?
Yeah.
It's going to display the new Bitcoin
No,
balance
your
that
your
the
new your new
your
balance.
new balance.
Can you see it there? Can
Yes,
Yes,
you
sir.
see
sir.
what I'm reading? Ibeleme, can you see what I'm reading?
Yes, sir.
So can you read it? What would it display?
Your new balance is
Uh-huh. So let me say your credit amount is 200. You know you have 10 initially. So what would you now print? Your new balance is what?
210
210 what?
naira.
No, read the line. Can you see the line? Something is behind the 210. Your new balance is
My
no.
Bitcoin.
Calm down. I want you to calm down and take this gently. Again, are you on the screen? Can you see what Nifemi is displaying on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Now, look at line 13. Let's start from line 13 again. After that print, inside of that bracket, you have your new balance is. Can you see what I'm reading? Can you see what I'm
Yes,
reading? So, can you tell me what it would print now?
Your new balance is my
Exactly. So you remember that's my
Bitcoin wallet.
Bitcoin wallet balance. I understand what you're
Yes,
reading.
sir.
My new Bitcoin wallet balance, or my Bitcoin wallet balance, I mean, is a variable, right? Which means it has a value. What's the value of it? What's the value?
Mm.
We said the value is you add
Credit
credit.
amount
Credit amount is what? What's the credit amount? 200. I mean, we said
200. Yes,
let's assume you have 200, and the initial balance you have before was how much? 10,
10
right? So what will be your
yes,
balance now? What will be your current balance?
to 10.
210, right? So now take line 13 again. Start from the beginning of line 13 again. Your
Your new bit your new balance is 210 210
210. Mm-hmm. After the 210,
Bitcoin.
exactly, that's all. Do you understand?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
It's not difficult. Is it difficult?
No, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
100%?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. I want you to take it again so I can actually be assured that okay, now you know it. Go through it again. Let me hear.
Your new balance is 210 Bitcoin
That's all.
wallet back. Yes.
Oh, you don't need to read. Where did it stop? It stopped at where? Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Is there any wallet balance there?
No, 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 no.
Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Yes, sir.
Take it again.
Your new balance is 210 Bitcoin.
That's all. Bravo. Thank you. So now, good. Now let's go to line 14. On line 14, what we are trying to do is we want to spend money now. Is that also?
Yes, sir.
We want to spend money. Remember, if you go to line 9, we are trying, if you look at line 9, do you all understand line 9? That's the same thing we are trying to do on line 14. Do you agree
Mm.
with me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Beleme, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Anu, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Belumi, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, on line 14, we are doing what we did on line what? 9. But now we want to spend. On line 15, we are doing the same thing with, so because we are doing the same thing on line 14, 15, 16, and 18. So can somebody volunteer to explain to me?
Sir,
All right, Amza.
it means line 14 means like transaction is amount the amount you want to remove from your account.
Great.
So you now enter the amount you want to remove
Okay.
to withdraw.
So let's say you entered 50. Remember, we currently have 210. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, continue. Now we want to withdraw 50. Okay, I'm
So if
listening.
you want, okay, sir. So
I'm
shall I
listening.
continue?
Yeah, continue, please.
So you remove 50. That means your amount will be
Yeah.
160.
What is line 15 doing?
Line 15 is like comparing if the your transaction amount is higher is greater than zero. Like if 160 higher than zero.
Is 50 greater than zero, right?
Oh
Not
yes, yes sir.
160. It's 50, right?
Yes sir, yes sir.
All right, good. Before we continue, wait. Anu wants to speak. Anu,
Yes, what I want to say is that whenever I try running the code on my own gadget, sometimes it doesn't work. Like sometimes I'll enter the amount I want to withdraw. But is it until we put the minus sign or you just write the amount you want to withdraw? That's what I want us to know.
until you put the minus sign, or you just want to.
Just want to.
I didn't get that
I didn't
part.
get that part.
I said that if you want to run the code, what you do, like, do you just write the amount you want to withdraw, or you put the minus sign?
Now, if you put the minus sign, would it work? Would it withdraw anything? It won't. Don't worry. Once we are done with this, just listen through. I will ask you to share your screen. Then we can round up from there. Does that make sense?
Okay, sir.
Okay, Hamza, you can continue, please.
So, sir, is the number 15 is trying to, like, if 50 is greater than 0, sir.
Okay, which is true. Am I correct?
Yes, sir, it's true.
So, yeah, what would you now do?
So it's in line 16 now.
Yeah, line 16 now.
Okay. So, sir, it now means the transaction amount, because it will now mean, you said, sir, we should start from the right hand. So it
Yes,
will now mean,
exactly. Start
yes,
from
sir.
the right hand. Start
It
from
will
the
now
right hand.
mean, yes, sir. It will now mean now my Bitcoin wallet balance was 210 minus the 50 we want to collect. That's the transaction amount.
Okay. So
Equals,
what?
it will
Okay.
now be 160. That's our
One.
Bitcoin.
Thank you very much. So what would line 18 print, Ibeleme?
Line 18 will print
So let's say
Bitcoin wallet is
let's say the Bitcoin wallet. Wait. Let's say the Bitcoin wallet is Ibeleme. So what would it print? Remember we said it's a variable, right? So what would it print? To say what? Ibeleme, are you there?
yes, sir.
Let's say the variable Bitcoin wallet is called Ibeleme. So what would it print?
Ibeleme's wallet
No,
balance
there's
is
no wallet there. It will be Ibeleme's what balance is. Do you
okay.
understand? Good. Take it
Yes,
again.
sir. Ibeleme's balance is 160.
Thank you very much. Correct. 100% correct. Another is line 18. Line 18.
Sir,
I know that's line 18. Ibeleme, thank you very much. Yes. So that's it, guys. Thank you for showing, and most importantly, thank you, Nifemi, for helping us out with your screen. And I hope to see you guys on Monday. And have you guys seen your quizzes?
Yes,
I
sir.
sent. Did you see it today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I've seen
Sir,
it,
did
sir.
you post new quizzes?
Yes, yes. Check.
Oh,
It was scheduled for 10 a.m. today, so you can check it up in your classrooms. All right, guys. We'll see you on Monday, everybody.
Sir,
And
there's no class tomorrow.
no, no, no. I know you can stay behind.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Now you're on track, right,
Bye,
Amza?
sir. Yes, sir.
Now you can join us well on Monday.